What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Before I get into it, just want to shout out the new subscribers. Yesterday's video pulled in a lot of people. I don't know if it was, me crying for likes, as so many of you eloquently put it in the comments yesterday.
It's me. I'm niggas.
But for some reason, yesterday's video really popped off, and I thank you guys for that. Couldn't have done it without you guys liking the video and sharing it. I think a video got a good amount of shares for, a COD channel my size. So if you're new, welcome. I do COD videos basically every day. Just want to give that, little output out there before I get into it. But yeah, let's talk about it. Black Ops 6, Call of Duty, they ruined Thanksgiving.
What did he say?
This might be a confusing statement and, maybe it's a little outlandish, but, I thought it'd be funny because, we're in the Thanksgiving time for all of you US folk out there. Before I get into the doom and gloom, there is a positive thing. By the time this video goes up, shortly after it, Double XP, Prop Hunt, Stakeout 24/7, and Hardcore Stakeout 24/7 are going to be entering back into Black Ops 6. And so, yeah, it's a good thing, I think that it's always a good sign when they bring in something nice for the holiday season. Usually it's like, Nuketown 24/7 or Shipment 24/7. They give something that the community just really wants, and they throw in Double XP too because, this year it actually matters compared to previous Call of Duties where Double XP matters as much as a hate comment matters to me.
Boom. Roasted.
That being said, I do have a question for you guys who work at Call of Duty. Where are the free camos? Remember the times way back in the day when, it was like Christmas season stuff, and I think it was COD Ghost. They would give everybody a free camo just for logging in. No stupid challenges, no, get 50 million long shots on using a pistol. Dude, no stupid dumber than a brick decisions. Just pure on, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever, here's a camo, and they just give it to you. You log in, boom, there you go. Those days are just long gone. The fact that they don't give us anything except for, I guess, playlists that they remove for some reason, and a game mode that's not exactly new. Prop Hunt's been in the game for as long as most of you have been alive, let's be honest here. Those are the good things that Call of Duty has done so far, and so yay, good job Call of Duty, good job Activision. You gave us a playlist and a mode and XP that, yeah, good job. I'm sure people are gonna end up playing this game a lot more because of it. Yeah, no joke. I'm sure they will.
Huh?
Now let's get into the part of the video where it actually is feeling like they kind of ruined Thanksgiving. Before I get into it, as always, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if you're new, all right? We're on our way to 12K subscribers. I didn't actually think we could hit it, but honestly, if videos pop off like yesterday's did, there's a decent chance we could. Make sure to leave a like on the video too. That actually mattered yesterday. Let's see if we can hit, I don't know, 100, let's say 300 likes, all right? Let's just throw out a number there. I don't know if that's possible. Maybe I'm just, crazy. All right, guys, we're going to talk about cheaters, all right? Cheaters, were they actually banned? I got this tweet here from the COD Updates Twitter where they basically, allegedly said, AI systems continue to ramp up with code optimizations to accelerate enforcements. Again, this is talking about Team Ricochet. They mentioned that over 19,000 ranked play bans since the mode launched. They mentioned hourly sweeps to remove cheaters from the ranked play mode and leaderboard, and they thank you for your patience as the team continues to fight against cheaters.
Stop the cap.
I have a couple of opinions here regarding Team Ricochet. First off, is this even true, right? That's the very first thing you want to think about. There was a tweet, there was a #1 guy, his name is Hanser, and according to Modern Warzone here on the screen, Modern Snore Zone, rather, he's the #1 ranked player on Black Ops 6, and he's been banned, and his name has been removed. There's still a ton of cheaters on the top 250, but he says, I guess this is a start at least. Mr. Modern Shill Zone here, yeah, I'm sure it's a good start, right? Yeah. Good job. Way to kind of lie between your teeth, I guess. Anyway, going back to the COD updates thing, 19,000? Really? First off, why did it take so long for these bans to come out? First off, people have been complaining about this literally since day one. Second off, 19,000 and there's still a lot of cheaters on the top 250. Does that make sense to you guys?
Oh, brother.
This is like saying, if for all you NBA fans, you're gonna get this. If everybody on the Los Angeles Lakers, right, AD, LeBron James, all the big player names, right, everyone on the Lakers was supposedly taking drugs, PEDs, right, performance enhancing drugs, and then the NBA, let's say the Lakers won the last championship, then the NBA comes out next season and they say, hey, we've cracked down on PEDs and everybody using them got banned. and then you find out like weeks later that LeBron and AD are using PEDs or something like that, wouldn't your first thought be like, what the hell are you talking about? How are the biggest names, how are like the most famous players, the people who just won, the people who are at the top right now, how are they not banned? How is that team not banned? And yet you're saying that there's actual 19,000 ranked play bans. It doesn't really make sense. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to get to say?
That makes sense to me.
It's really hard to take them for their word here. You know, like I would believe it more so if like the entire 250 got scrapped and then everybody could just kind of like check like, oh yeah, hey, this guy, okay, Scump, yeah, number 4 or something like that. I'm just making this up. Scump, number 4, yeah, I know Scump's not a cheater. Number 10, Nade Shot, yeah, I know he's not a cheater. You know, and people could kind of check. Nowadays, it's like, oh yeah, sometimes like they have their actual like cheat system in like the username and their gamer tag or whatever, and they're ranked like number 1 or number 2 on the leaderboard. It's like, it's literally free promotion, and Activision like can't or chooses not to do a thing about it. It's like silly if you think about it. The next thing they say that I'm also doubting is the hourly sweeps to remove cheaters from the rank play mode. Again, this would be far, far more credible if the top 250 was not still infested with cheaters. Now, I can't prove it. I don't know if anybody can actually like prove it, but I'm sure if you watch any big name streamers, like, you know, I'm sure if you just watch like pro players for a little bit, people like Lunchtime or whatever. I know some people in my comment section got in their feelings when I mentioned Lunchtime before. I'm not saying I'm his biggest fan. I'm not trying to glaze Lunchtime or anything. He's just like one of the most normal dudes I know that's not a pro player that's pretty solid at the game. And so yeah, I'm gonna mention him. Sue me.
Shut up, bitch.
But if you just watch any of these top players streamed for like, I don't know, an hour, there's a good chance you're going to see that either they face a cheater or they are playing with a cheater. And surprise, surprise, Call of Duty's not really doing anything about that. Oh, but they just said there's hourly sweeps to remove these cheaters. Yeah, do you kind of see why I get that? Yeah, that might not be true. They might be speaking a little Japanese here. Now, I talked a lot about cheaters just now, and you know, for good reason, but there's also another thing going on here in Call of Duty, especially in Black Ops 6, that's ruining Thanksgiving. It's ruining the US American holiday for many of us folk out here, and it is the hitlist event.
I'm tired of suffering.
I titled the video yesterday something about like, you know, not trusting Activision anymore, and it remains to be true. They are lying to us, okay? And it's basically been proven. If you watch Nero's cinema video the other day, I think it was yesterday when you guys are watching this, he basically talks about how we're nowhere close, right? We are nowhere close to finishing, like whether it's kills or eliminations that you need for the hitlist event to unlock this new SMG, the Sirin 9mm. Regardless what it is, the community is nowhere close. It's going to take us the full like 13 days in order to quote unquote unlock this. And sure, maybe Stakeout 24/7 is going to help. Maybe, you know, people staying home on Thanksgiving and the weekend will help, and the long weekend, all that stuff. But to bank on that based on the current averages that we have for this event so far, I call cap. I call Japanese yet again on Activision. What the hell are you talking about? Okay, I don't believe you for a second here. And to kind of spread insult on the wound, what is it? To spit on the wound? Is that what the phrase is? I don't know what the people say here.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
The Sirin 9mm SMG, which is the reward for the hitlist event, is now available in the new Cash Bandit bundle for $28 hairs. That unlocks the weapon and a blueprint for it. It really begs the question, what is the point of this community event, right? If we're quote unquote grinding and trying to play this game, Call of Duty, Activision is just going to turn around out of nowhere, you know, literally no announcement at all, and say, hey, tired of waiting for this community thing? You know, like, are you sick of like just playing and waiting for the community that it might or might not happen? Here, just spend the price of like a really nice meal at like a steak restaurant and just pick up this SMG right now. You know, this way you don't have to wait. How scumbag does that feel, right? Like, especially for the people who maybe they were grinding for it. Maybe they thought that they could like really help or achieve or something like that. Like, how bad does it feel now that Activision, I guess, lost faith in the community? But at the same time, you know that they're going to give it to us. There's not a world where they do not give us this SMG for free, which creates this sense of like FOMO and a kind of like content creator paralysis. I don't know if that's the right word, where if you're a content creator, you probably feel like you have to pick this up. You feel like you are going to like for sure need to get this to stay relevant on YouTube. I'm gonna tell you guys straight up right now, I ain't getting this. I don't recommend people get this. All right, we're gonna get this event, or we're gonna get this SMG in a matter of 2 weeks. If you can't wait 2 weeks, you're gonna willing to drop 28 bones on this SMG that may or may not even be good. It's probably gonna be cracked out in Warzone. That's why they're doing it. That's why people are buying it. I don't know what to tell you guys. I would not recommend buying this. I lost faith in Activision, dude. Black Ops 6 ruined Thanksgiving. Let's pray to God that it doesn't ruin Christmas and New Year's for us too. You know, I'm gonna be on my hands and knees. Please stop making bonehead, terrible, dumber than a brick decisions, and let us play our game, dude. Let us just do our thing. We're trying to have fun. It's 2024. I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure to leave a like. All right, if you still made it this far, leave a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a happy Thanksgiving, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Peace out, bitch!